Libra, my beautiful Libra, if you have been checking your phone, if you have been glancing at that screen every few minutes wondering if a certain someone is finally going to break the silence, this message found you for a reason, because today, the 11th of August, 2026, the universe is confirming what your soul has already been whispering to you in the quiet hours of the night. A text, a call, a voice you thought you would never hear again. It is coming, and it is coming today. But here is the twist, Libra. This is not just any message. This person has been wrestling with something heavy, something they have carried in silence, and what they say to you will shift the entire direction of your next chapter. The cards are almost trembling as I pull them for you right now. Before we go deeper, tell me in the comments where you are watching from tonight. And if this is already resonating, press that like button so the universe knows you are open to receiving. Now, let us go deeper. Let us take a deep breath together. Libra, I want you to close your eyes for just a moment and release the tension you have been carrying in your shoulders, in your jaw, in the very center of your chest. You have been living in a state of profound waiting. It feels as though you have been standing at a crossroads, holding your breath, wondering when the universe was finally going to give you a sign that you are on the right path. You have been questioning your worth, wondering if you asked for too much or if you were simply not enough. But I need you to hear me right now, and I need you to let these words sink deep into your spirit. This waiting was never a punishment. This waiting was a divine recalibration. The cosmos had to clear the space around you. The universe had to remove the noise, the distractions, and the people who were only offering you half-hearted energy, so that you could finally hear the frequency of your own destiny. You were not being ignored, my beautiful Libra, you were being protected. There is a profound spiritual theme of justice and transformation wrapping around your aura today as a Libra. You are ruled by Venus, the planet of love, beauty, and harmony, but you are also the sign of the scales. You spend your entire life trying to balance the needs of others, often at the expense of your own peace. You have felt a specific kind of heartache recently, haven't you? The kind that doesn't necessarily come from dramatic ending, but from a quiet disconnect. A feeling of being unseen by the very people who are supposed to cherish you the most. That ache was your soul's way of telling you that you have outgrown your current container. But today, these scales are tipping back in your favor. The emotional tension you have felt, that lingering doubt that whispers to you when the room gets quiet, is melting away. It is melting away because the energy is shifting. The person reaching out to you today, the situation unfolding in your life right now, is being guided by a higher hand. What happens next is important, not just for your heart, but for your soul's evolution. You are stepping into a season of profound rebirth, where the old versions of your relationships are burning away to make room for a love and a connection that is actually equitable, deep, and fiercely loyal. As I shuffle the deck for your specific energy today, 3 cards leap out, and they are vibrating with such intense confirmation. The first is Justice, your very own ruling archetype. Justice tells us that karma is collecting its debts and paying out its rewards today. Whatever you have put out into the world, whatever patience you have shown, is about to be returned to you multiplied. The second card is the Hermit, which confirms that the person reaching out to you has been doing deep solitary soul work. They have been in their own cave, facing their shadows, realizing what they almost lost. And the third card is the Ace of Cups, signaling a brand new emotional beginning, an overflowing of feelings that can no longer be contained. To anchor this energy, the universe has given you specific lucky numbers for today: 7, 11, 22, and 4. You might see these on a clock, receipt, or a license plate when you do. Take it as a direct wink from the universe that you are exactly where you need to be. Your lucky color today is a deep twilight sapphire blue. Surround yourself with this color, wear it, or visualize it washing over you. It is the color of deep truth, clear communication, and emotional depth. It will protect your energy and help you speak your absolute truth when that call or text finally comes through. But that is not all. There is something deeper here regarding your mindset and your intuition. For so long, Libra, you have relied on your intellect to solve your emotional problems. You analyze, you weigh the pros and cons, you write the lists. But today, the universe is asking you to put the clipboard down. Your intuition is screaming, and it is time to listen. You might feel a sudden warmth in your chest, flutter in your stomach, or a sudden, unexplainable sense of clarity when you think about a certain decision. That is not just a random physical sensation. That is your higher self communicating with you. You have a profound inner compass, but you often override it because you want to keep the peace or because you are afraid of making the wrong choice. Today, trust your gut. If your spirit tells you to wait before replying to that message, wait. If your soul tells you to be vulnerable and open your heart completely, do it. Your self-worth is not tied to how quickly they respond or the exact words they use. Your worth is an inherent, unshakable truth. You are a masterpiece of the cosmos. When you truly embody that self-worth, you become magnetic, you stop chasing, and you start attracting. The anxiety of waiting transforms into the quiet confidence of knowing that what is meant for you will simply arrive. The universe is also showing me that this incoming communication is not just limited to your romantic life. Later in this reading, we are going to dive deep into your career, your finances, and your family dynamics, because the ripple effect of today's energy is going to touch every single area of your life. You might think this text or call is purely about matters of the heart, but the cosmos works in mysterious ways. This shift in your personal life is going to unlock a newfound confidence that will bleed into your professional world. You are about to step into a version of yourself that commands respect, that asks for what they are worth, and that no longer settles for crumbs in any area of life. The emotional turn you are experiencing right now from a place of anxious anticipation to a place of grounded, empowered knowing is the exact frequency needed to manifest the abundance that is waiting just over the horizon. You are being prepared for a massive upgrade, Libra. The waiting room is almost empty, and the doors to your new life are beginning to creak open. Let us move from the realm of the mind and spirit into the physical reality of your daily life. Starting with the sacred vessel that carries you through this journey, your health. Libra, you have been carrying so much unexpressed energy in your physical body. Haven't you, as a sign ruled by Venus? You often swallow your frustrations, bite your tongue, and bend over backwards to keep the peace. And where does that unspoken tension go? It settles right into your lower back, your kidneys, and your delicate nervous system. You might have been feeling a strange, lingering fatigue lately, a heaviness in your limbs that a full night of sleep just doesn't seem to cure. You might have felt a tightness in your throat, a physical manifestation of all the words you have left unsaid to keep someone else comfortable. But I am here to tell you that this physical exhaustion is not a sign of weakness. It is a profound spiritual shedding. Your body is actively asking you to release the toxic ties, the heavy obligations, and the one-sided relationships that no longer serve your highest good. Today, as that anticipated message or call comes through, you are going to feel a literal physical weight lift off your chest. The universe is prescribing you deep restorative rest and radical self-care. Drink more water, ground your bare feet into the soil, and allow your nervous system to finally realize that the battle is over and you are safe. The healing that is coming to your body is just as miraculous and just as necessary as the healing coming to your heart. But that is not all. Because this deep internal healing is about to create a massive, undeniable external shift in your work and career. For so long, you have been the ultimate diplomat in your professional environment. You have smoothed over conflicts, taken on extra tasks to help your overwhelmed colleagues, and played the role of the reliable, smiling peacemaker. But there is something deeper here. Libra, something the universe wants you to understand right now. The cosmos is no longer asking you to be the background support. It is demanding that you step into your rightful authority. The energy of justice is fiercely active in your career sector, demanding that you be seen, heard, and properly compensated for your absolute brilliance. If you have felt overlooked, bypassed for a promotion, or undervalued by management, prepare yourself, because a sudden and dramatic shift in perspective is happening above you. Someone in a position of power is finally waking up to your unique magic and realizing they cannot function without you. You are no longer required to shrink yourself to make others comfortable. Speak up in that meeting. Pitch that bold idea. Set that firm boundary. When you align your career with your authentic truth, the universe rushes to support you, opening doors you didn't even know existed. And if you are currently in a season of job searching, what happens next is incredibly important, and I need you to listen closely. Do not settle for the first offer that comes your way just out of desperation, fear, or mounting money pressure. The cosmos is meticulously aligning a specific opportunity that honors your deep need for both financial stability and creative harmony. An email, a sudden phone call from an old contact, or an unexpected networking connection is going to open a door that feels less like a mere job and much more like a soul-aligned calling. This brings us directly to your finances, an area that has likely caused you a great deal of silent, behind closed doors worry. You have been looking at your bank account, feeling the squeeze of the world, and wondering when the floodgates of abundance will finally open for you. My dear Libra, the financial pressure you have felt was merely the universe testing your trust and clearing out your limiting beliefs about money. The dam is breaking today. Justice ensures that karmic debts are paid and that hard work is rewarded. If someone owes you money, expect it to be returned. If you have been waiting on a refund, legal settlement, or a financial blessing, the energetic blockages are clearing for it to manifest rapidly. You are moving from a mindset of scarcity into a profound state of financial rebirth, realizing that you are a magnet for prosperity when you simply allow it to flow. As you feel this financial and professional relief washing over you, I want you to notice how your emotional state is fundamentally transforming. You are moving from a place of anxious survival into a state of empowered, radiant creation. The universe is showing me that as your outer world stabilizes, your inner world is blooming with an unshakable confidence. You are realizing that you are the architect of your own reality, and you no longer have to wait for someone else to hand you the keys to your happiness. But the most beautiful, heart-expanding part of this reading is yet to come, because we must now explore how this massive wave of transformation is going to impact your romantic life, your family dynamics, and the specific souls who are meant to walk beside you in this new chapter. The love that is coming toward you is going to require you to be completely, unapologetically yourself, and the way it arrives will leave you breathless. Let us step now into the sacred, delicate sanctuary of your heart, Libra, because the romantic shifts happening in your life right now are nothing short of miraculous. For those of you who are in committed relationships, I know exactly what kind of quiet, heavy tension you have been carrying. You have been the one managing the emotional temperature of the room. You have been the one initiating the deep conversations, planning the moments of connection, and trying to smooth over the rough edges, all while wondering if your partner truly sees the depth of your devotion. You have felt a lingering disconnect, subtle pulling away that made your heart ache with doubt. But I need you to hear this profound truth. Your relationship has not been falling apart. It has been shedding its superficial layers. The universe had to strip away the comfortable, easy illusions so that you could both stand in absolute, raw truth. The communication coming to you today is the bridge back to one another. But there is something deeper here regarding your partner's recent silence or emotional distance. They have not been pulling away from you, my beautiful Libra. They have been pulling away from their own internal shadows, wrestling with their own inadequacies, and realizing just how much light you bring into their life. When you speak to them today, do not speak to win an argument or to defend your feelings. Speak from the healed, grounded center of your soul. The justice energy demands equity, and today, the scales of your partnership are finally being balanced. But what if you're walking this path alone right now? What if you are the single Libra who has been staring at your phone, heart pounding, wondering if that specific person from your past is ever going to break the silence? The universe is also showing me profound, unbreakable karmic tie surrounding your romantic sector. This is not just a fleeting crush or a casual connection. This is a soul contract that was put on pause so that both of you could grow. The text or call coming to you today is carrying a heavy, undeniable realization from this person. They saw your absence, they felt the void of your beautiful, harmonious energy, and it terrified them. They have been doing the deep, solitary work of the hermit, and they are finally ready to approach you with the reverence you deserve. But here is the twist, Libra, and this is where your power lies. When that screen lights up with their name, do not immediately drop your boundaries just because they finally knocked on your door. You are no longer the Libra who accepts breadcrumbs just to avoid being alone. You are the sovereign architect of your own heart. Let them speak. Let them explain. Let them prove their consistency. The love that is entering your life now must match the immense, unshakable worth you have discovered within yourself during this season of waiting. But that is not all. Because the ripples of this massive romantic and personal awakening are going to crash right into your family dynamics. And the universe is asking you to completely redefine your role within your bloodline or chosen family. For your entire life, you have played the role of the family mediator. You have been the shock absorber for everyone else's drama. the peacemaker who swallows their own needs to keep the holiday dinners pleasant and the family image intact. You have carried the emotional burdens of your parents, your siblings, or your relatives, believing that if you just loved them enough, you could fix their chaos. Today, the cosmos is handing you a pair of energetic scissors, and it is time to cut the heavy cords of obligation. What happens next is incredibly important for your long-term peace. You are allowed to love your family from a healthy, protected distance. You are allowed to say no to their demands without offering 10-minute guilt-ridden apology. The universe absolves you of that guilt today. This emotional turn from a perpetual people pleaser to a fiercely protected sovereign being is the ultimate act of spiritual maturity. When you stop fixing everyone else's messes, you finally reclaim the vital life force energy needed to build your own beautiful, abundant empire. As you integrate these massive, life-altering shifts in your love life and your family boundaries, your daily energy and emotional tone are going to completely recalibrate. You are going to wake up in the coming days feeling a strange, new lightness in your step. The chronic overthinking that usually plagues the brilliant Libra mind is going to quiet down, replaced by a deep intuitive knowing. You will find yourself walking into rooms and no longer scanning the space to see who needs your approval. Instead, you will simply exist in your own radiant Venusian glow, allowing others to adjust to your frequency. This is the ultimate rebirth. My dear Libra, you are stepping out of the waiting room of your life and walking confidently into the grand, magnificent hall of your destiny. The communication you receive today is merely the first domino falling in a beautiful, divine chain reaction that will elevate every single area of your existence. But to fully harness this incoming wave of blessings, you must understand how to navigate your daily focus. And you must know exactly which cosmic allies are standing by your side to protect this new, beautiful chapter of your life. As we bring this beautiful cosmic message into the realm of your daily responsibilities, I must speak directly to the Libras who are currently studying, learning a new skill, or trying to focus on building their academic and intellectual foundations. There is something deeper here regarding your mental clarity. For the past few weeks, your brilliant, analytical mind has been completely hijacked by emotional turbulence. You have been trying to read, trying to work, trying to absorb information, but your thoughts kept drifting back to a certain person, certain situation, lingering question of, what if? The universe is showing me that this mental fog is finally lifting today. The scales in your mind are balancing out, allowing you to reclaim your laser-sharp focus. If you are a student, or if you are preparing for an exam, presentation, or a major project, do not panic about the time you feel you have lost to distraction. You are not behind, you are exactly on time. The divine timing of your life ensures that the knowledge you need will flow into you effortlessly when you ground yourself. Take a deep breath, clear your desk, and allow your natural Venusian intellect to shine. You are capable of mastering anything you set your mind to today, because your emotional house is finally at peace. And speaking of peace, let us talk about the profound emotional tone and energy level that awaits you as the sun sets on August 11, 2026. You are going to feel a sensation that you may not have felt in a very long time. Libra, you are going to feel a deep, full-body exhale. The chronic knot of anxiety in your stomach is dissolving. The desperate, frantic energy of waiting for a phone to ring is being replaced by a quiet, unshakable sense of being protected by the universe. You are moving into a state of pure, radiant relief. You will realize that you did not have to fight the current, you did not have to force the connection, and you did not have to beg for closure. The universe simply orchestrated a divine intervention on your behalf. You are empowered, you are hopeful, and you are completely safe. The storms of doubt have passed, and the sky of your spirit is clearing into a brilliant, endless blue. You are stepping into your personal power not with a loud, aggressive roar, but with the quiet, undeniable grace of someone who knows exactly who they are and exactly what they deserve. To navigate this beautiful new chapter, the cosmos has aligned you with 3 specific zodiac signs who will act as your spiritual allies and energetic anchors during this time. First, there is Gemini. Gemini is your ultimate cosmic messenger. Pay close attention to the Geminis in your life right now, or to Gemini energy in general, because they are the ones bringing the news, the text, or the sudden burst of communication that breaks the silence. They bring the mental stimulation and the playful lightness you so desperately need. Second, you are deeply supported by Aquarius. The Aquarius energy is helping you detach from the drama and see the grand, visionary picture of your life. When you feel yourself slipping back into people pleasing, channel your inner Aquarius. Step back, observe the situation objectively, and honor your need for freedom and authentic connection. And finally, there is Leo. The fiery, loyal, radiant energy of Leo is pouring courage directly into your heart. Leo reminds you that you are allowed to take up space, you are allowed to be adored, and you are allowed to receive a love that is as warm and magnificent as the sun. Lean into the energy of these three signs, whether they appear as people in your life, as dates, or simply as internal energies guiding your decisions. Before you step fully into the rest of your day, I want to offer a gentle, loving reminder. This is a general spiritual reading, cosmic weather report meant to guide, uplift, and inspire you. You are the ultimate authority of your own life. Please filter these words through the sacred, beautiful lens of your own intuition. Take what resonates with your soul, hold it close to your heart, and let the rest gently fall away. The universe speaks in the language of energy and potential, and you have the ultimate free will to shape your own destiny. You are not bound by the stars, you are guided by them. Thank you so much for being here today, my beautiful Libra. Thank you for trusting me with your energy, your heart, and your time. If this message brought you comfort, if it gave you the clarity you have been searching for, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel so we can continue this beautiful journey together. Hit the notification bell so you never miss your daily guidance. And please share this message with someone who might need to hear it today. Leave a comment below claiming your blessings, claiming your relief, and claiming your incoming communication. May your heart be light, may your path be clear, and may you always know that you are deeply loved, fiercely protected, and entirely worthy of the beautiful life unfolding before you. The wait is over, Libra. Breathe in the magic. You are finally ready.